All right, so we always have the same question for especially the editor. What was your emotional reaction when you first read the script?
That is such a great question. I loved it. I'm a big fan of horror, and so for me, it was a great, it was exciting to read it. And especially once I talked with the director, Ben, about it after reading it, like, we really connected on the tone and the pace and, like, what the movie was going to feel like. So it was a great read. It was really fun.
All right, so then, all right, so what was the most challenging sequence? What was the most actually things that, oh boy, this one's a little difficult, and had to go through some editing rewrites, let's call it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's interesting because the structure of this film has a lot to do with like night and day, and and there's a creature in it, and so we actually had to like restructure like when we'd first see it and stuff like that. So I'd say that's the most difficult part was like the overall structure of the film, working within the constraints of the story and the movie and being like, when do we really want these things to happen on screen in the story as it's presented now?
It does seem horror genre as compared to most genres has that you have to really be laser focused because you can't reveal the monster too early, like the Thing in the 50s. So is it a horror genre something you really like enjoy editing, or do you open to all?
Yeah, well, I'm open to all, but I started in horror and thriller, and then I kind of have been in comedies the last few years, and then I finally got back to horror, and it was great. Like, this is a really classic horror thriller, and I really enjoyed it, so I love it.